Hi guys! So first of all, I just wanted to say how weird it is doing a sit down video with you guys. I have not done one of these in a while. I'm usually holding the camera and vlogging, so this is a bit awkward for me. But anyway, welcome back to Vlogmas, and today we will be doing a Q&A while I gift wrap some of Napoleon's Christmas presents. So I've just got a few things the other day from Kmart, and some of them are just super cute. I've had to lock him out of my room tonight so I can vlog and wrap his Christmas presents. But I've just got like tons of cute little things. But my amazing friend and colleague Chloe, she has sent through some questions. Now I did do a Q&A type thing on Instagram. Usually, yeah, people don't reply to that sort of thing with me anyway. So Chloe, being the amazing friend and woman that she is, she sent through some questions for me to answer while I wrap Napoleon's Christmas presents, just so that way this wrapping video wasn't boring and I wasn't just rambling, you know. So anyway, she's asked some really good questions, so I'm going to pop them up on the screen as I answer them so you guys can read the question. We're going to get started, and yeah, I've got my wrapping paper, I've got all of Napoleon's presents, so let's get going. Alright, so first question: if you could tell yourself something 5 years ago versus today, what would it be? Chloe, why'd you have to hit me with the hard questions, babe? That's such a tough question to answer. Girl, why'd you have to do that? Just aggressively starts cutting wrapping paper to avoid the question. Yeah, look, to be honest with you, I feel like that's sort of a trigger question for me. I'm probably gonna end up bawling my eyes out. We're gonna leave that one on the back burner for a second because your girl got a bit teary. So we're going to go to the next question, which is, do you have any plans to do some traveling? Well, I would love to go to Tuscany. Okay, Tuscany, Italy. There's something about Italy for me. I don't know why. It's in my core. It's in my soul to just anything Italian, anything. I'm not even rapping, I'm just talking. I love to learn Italian in language apps. I'm not fluent, I do just sort of know a couple of words. The thought of going to Italy itself, I feel like that's something that would be a really big goal for me eventually. I would love to own a home in Tuscany, a beautiful old rustic home with a vineyard, and I don't know, just the idea of that lifestyle, just making amazing homemade pasta and meals and cooking and just enjoying your food and life itself. I feel like that's something that is a real goal for me. If it will happen though, that's the thing. Especially being a female on your own, traveling on your own. So it's not the safest thing to do, I don't think. If there was any other place other than Tuscany that I would like to travel to, so that's a little bit of a tough one for me because I feel Italy is just my go-to every single time somebody asks me where I want to go. Okay, one present down. Now we're just gonna wrap Napoleon's poopy bags. I'm not really a big traveler anyway. I feel like I had someone to go with, I definitely would be. But because I'm, you girls, single, and I don't have friends that aren't mums who can just be whisked away at any second, you know, I haven't even been out of the walk. If I'm being completely honest, I visited New South Wales maybe twice, but I was under the age of like 10, so I don't count that really because I don't remember it. But I've never left Queensland and I've never been on a plane, so it's kind of like I don't have that travel bug that some people do have. I feel as though if I could go somewhere, yeah, it'd just be straight to Italy. I don't even know why I wrapped that like that, but that's that's how it's turning out. Okay, sorry pudding. Well, technically I unwrapped them for him anyway, so it's okay. He doesn't have to struggle. Okay. That was a really good question, Chloe. I really like that. How much do you love your co-workers? So much. So much. I've definitely found that the group of ladies that I work with now, they're just so, it's hard to explain. I'm gonna get emotional. This is horrible. You've asked me such personal questions. I've struggled with the company that I worked with now for, I think it's coming up 6 years. Your girl has struggled with managers, 2ICs, casuals, you know, you name the position, I've been in it, but having somebody as my manager or 2IC that A, I get along with, B, you know, isn't two-faced, C, does their job, you know, just the list goes on. Someone who isn't flaky, someone who actually, you know, does their job. The group of women that I work with now at my store is just phenomenal. I couldn't have asked for anything better. My mental health has never been better than it is since the women that I work with now have moved to my store, and I'm eternally grateful for meeting them because I feel like even though we really only see each other at work, I've sort of found my group of people. And oh no, I'm gonna get emotional. We're not going there, we're not going there. I'm good, and I just want to give a quick shout out to Chloe, Daniil, Lee, Kaylin. I love you girls so much. Next question is, where is your dream place to live and why? I basically already gave that answer. Italy. I just feel it in my bones that I'm going to eventually be there one day. My goal is to become a successful author and publisher. Published author, and I hope that I'm surrounded by fur mink coats and expensive wine and I have my own amazing home in Italy, and I have my future husband there that I'm cooking with, and maybe some little nuggets running around. Who knows? That's my goal. My goal is to be successful in my writing, and hopefully that'll be my career that pops off. And yeah, I can move to Italy, and I don't think it'll take me very long to learn the language. So yeah, definitely Italy. So we're going to get back onto the the touchy question. If you could tell yourself something 5 years ago versus today, what would it be? First and foremost, I would probably tell myself that it's gonna be okay. You know, you're gonna go through a lot of tough times. This is a Christmas video. This is supposed to be joyful and cheery. I am not crying. we're gonna wrap this one now. It's so cute. To be honest with you, if it's 5 years ago, 20 years old, 5 years ago, I would probably tell myself not to go on the date. Your gut feeling that night to begin with about not going, it was correct. And going to eventually find yourself, and it's okay to feel like you're a late bloomer, all going to be okay. Damn you, Chloe. Oh, and I'd probably end up telling myself about COVID too, so that I don't bleach my hair and then I wouldn't get regrowth. I don't know, that's just such a deep question. Like, I don't know how deep people usually get with those sorts of questions. Like for me, there's like one pivotal moment 5 years ago that if it didn't happen, there's just so much trauma and hurt and pain that could have been stopped. So I feel like if I could have saved myself that trauma and that hurt and that pain, I would. At the same time though, I kind of feel like a lot of the stuff that I've been through personally, it's shaped me into the person that I am today, and I can't say that it wasn't valuable in the end. Are there some things that I wish that I could erase entirely? Yes. But I mean, looking back on it, it's just, it was all worth it to get to where I am right now. Everyone that I know, like, I'm still here. It's not like I'm looking at myself not here and trying to tell myself to stay. This got really like dark really quickly. But I mean, like, there's a lot of things I could tell myself about so many things and warn myself about certain situations, but at the end of the day, like, I've learned from them, and I feel if I was to go back through it and be warned about all those sorts of things, would I be the same person that I am today? And I'd like to think that because of everything I've been through, I'm the strong person that I am now. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Beautiful. Now the last present is Puddin's little barn, but it's a plush toy. I don't know how to wrap it. I think I might just end up putting it straight in the basket. Okay, so Chloe has one last question. Where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? I'll be 30 in 5 years' time. That freaks me out so much, but at the same time it doesn't. It's realistic. But funny fact, I actually thought that I would be engaged with a kid already at my age. My cutoff time back when I was 18 was 26 for kids. That was it. That was the last year I would have kids. Any period after that, I would be the rich drunk auntie. Yeah, so it's kind of funny now looking back onto it. I'm like, no, I was so not ready for kids, and I'm still not really ready for them yet, because I want to enjoy myself. I want to still experience being me. The reason I say that is because I feel like I haven't really experienced being not a teenager, but just somebody who goes out and experiences life, you know. I don't really feel like I've done that enough, so I feel like I'm doing catch-up work. So to throw a kid into the mix by next year, God. Can you guys imagine No. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. So that's a fun little insight. Yeah, my cutoff time for kids used to be 26. So considering the fact that I don't have kids, I'm not engaged, I see myself hopefully having published my first book in my series. I'm currently writing the third book in the series. I'd like to think that I'm saving up for a house. If not, I'm already paying off my mortgage, and I'd like to hope that Napoleon's still with me. That's more me focused. I'd like to be more open-minded and say that I'll, you know, have a partner and we've moved in together and we're living together. Who knows, maybe in 5 years time I will be engaged, but it kind of gets me a bit emotional talking about this kind of stuff. These are very in-depth questions, Chloe. I don't really think about all those sorts of things. I'm very much a in the now sort of person. I think in the moment, and I really live it. I don't think too much in the future because I don't want to let myself down like I used to do back when I was younger. I used to think very much in the future, and when something didn't happen by the time I expected it to, oh my gosh, would I be absolutely wrecked. I'd be so distraught. I'd start blaming myself, wondering why it happened for everybody else that age but not me. I try not to think too much about it. I just let life happen the way it's supposed to happen, and whatever's meant to be is meant to be. Whoever's meant to be in your life is meant to be there. Whoever leaves it, they're meant to leave. I suppose we'll see in 5 years time when we look back at this video, because believe me when I say I will not be ending my YouTube channel for a very, very long time. I don't know. Chuck in your votes now, people. If you think Chantel will be a successful author who is happily single with her cat and her own home, or a successful author slash mum wife who has many, many pets and enjoys her glass of wine while she writes in peace. So yeah, I don't know, we'll have to see. The girl hasn't had that much luck to begin with, but that's old news. Okay, so this is Napoleon's little toy box that I purchased from Kmart a little while ago. He needs a fresh one because I just keep buying him so many toys. But he deserves it. He deserves every single toy that he gets because he's such a good boy. I don't deserve him. So yes, this is his little presents that are going to be going underneath my tree. And that's about it this year for present shopping. Yeah, we'll see. You never know. I might bring you guys along with me for another Vlogmas video because one just is never enough. This is Napoleon's presents, all wrapped and ready to go. I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching my first Vlogmas video of 2022. And thank you so much, Chloe, as well, for sending me those Q&A questions because I just would have been rambling. I will see you guys in my next Vlogmas video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bye.